guys, thanks for tuning in. So I promised you guys a video about self-tanners and bronzers, and I just want to go over what I do and the things that I love and how I maintain my self-tan. I love self-tanning. It's just a healthy alternative to the sun. Obviously, the sun can do really bad damage and wreak havoc on the skin, so I try to prevent that as much as possible. And to do that, I'm going to show you the things I use. When it comes to self-tanning, it's really important that you prep the skin properly, just like you would if you were wearing makeup. If you want the self-tanner to not be splotchy and you want it to fade right and you want it to last longer, then there's certain things that you should do. Before I self-tan, you want to exfoliate. You want to get all the dead skin off, and you don't want to do it with a scrub that has like the beads in it, because although those are lovely and I have them, when it comes to self-tanning, the oils in them will make the self-tanner not stick to certain areas. So I like to use exfoliating gloves. I like to use these anyway just because they're awesome. And what they are just gloves you put on, just like this. And oh, that looks so weird. And you put the soap in it and you emulsify it, and then you just rub the shizzies out of your skin, and it gets all the dead skin off, and you feel really clean afterwards. But they're very like porous. I don't like using loofahs. Those don't really do anything but get bacteria on them, so I like these. I got them at Rite Aid. They really sell them anywhere. Rite Aid, Target, Walmart, even the dollar store. You want to make sure you exfoliate first, and then the soap I use, it's probably not super important what soap you use, but I do like the one I do use, so I just thought I'd show you. It's the Tone Fruit Peel Alpha Hydroxy Fruit Acid Body Wash. So fruit acids are in a lot of facial exfoliators. They're called enzymatic exfoliators. And what they do is they kind of dissolve dead skin to make your skin brighter. So this one in particular has malic acid in it, which comes from apples, and it does smell like apples. Oh, it even says, an apple a day keeps dull skin away. Lovely. So I really like it. Yep, malic acid is in the ingredients, and also citric acid, which is another one, vitamin C, BLT, bright and light and time. Anyway, so I use that soap with an alpha hydroxy to exfoliate with my gloves, and I get all the dead skin off. And then when it comes to your face, of course, if you want to tan your face, you have to exfoliate that too, which you should be doing anyway, young lady. What I like to do, I just got the Purity Made Simple mask. It's a 1-minute deep cleaning mask. It's the bomb. I really like it. It's safe enough for daily use. It has sea salt in it and lactic acid, which comes from milk. So this one's safe enough to use every day. It's gentle. You don't have to, but I do like to use it when I'm going to put self-tanner on my face. It's my philosophy. Purity Made Simple. You gotta put it on dry skin, dry clean skin, and then you rub it in, and it like warms up, and then it turns like this white frothy, and then you just keep it on for a minute, and then you rinse it off, and your skin is like, oh, oh. It's lovely. Another way you can exfoliate your face is the facial radiance pads, which are my fave. They're my kit. I use them on everyone I do makeup on because this is another enzymatic exfoliator. This one has all kinds of fruit acids, but it also has licorice root, it has aloe, it has cucumber, so it's super soothing, but they come in a pad form, and you can use this after you clean your face to get all the dead skin off if you're gonna tan your face. Okay, so those are the steps you take to prepare your skin for the tanners. Now let's go into the tanners, and there's a lot of them because I've tried a lot, you guys. You know, you gotta do trial and error. You gotta find which ones you like. I tried and finished the Bare Minerals Faux Tan Body Sunless Body Tanner, and it was lovely. It was very nice. It smells like almonds, formulated without parabens and artificial oils. So nice. I wouldn't say that it made me super dark, but it did give me a really nice bronzy warmth. You know, I wouldn't exactly call it like a self-tanner. It was very subtle, but it was nice. I used all of it. I liked using it to kind of maintain a darker tan from another product that we'll talk about, but I kind of like to use it after that one to just kind of continue the darkness, because it would just like fill in spaces. And it comes out as a cream, and it comes out dark. It has a color guard so you can see where you're rubbing. It is instant and gradual. So what that means is when you rub it on initially, you'll see the color guard, and that helps you so you don't get streaky application, but it also gives you an instant color, which you have to let develop for a few hours, and then you can rinse it off. And you won't be as dark as when you applied, but you'll have warmth too, which is usually how it works. So Faux Tan Body by Bare Minerals, and the smell wasn't bad at all. I don't know if I said that, but the product itself smells like almonds, which I like, and I didn't get that dirty tan smell, so it wasn't bad. I just want to be darker, that's all. So I finished it, but I probably wouldn't get it again if I want to be darker. Okay, I don't want you to think I don't like it, because I do. The next one I tried was the Tropez Bronzing Mousse. And I really liked it. It comes out as a foam. So foams are super fast drying. It's really good if you want to be in a hurry, or you just don't like to wait for things to dry. I mean, who wants to stand with their arms out and their legs out and just like, oh, okay. You know, no one wants to do that. So foams are good for that because they dry instantly. It does have a color guard. This is the medium, light to medium one in the white bottle, and then there's a darker one that's the darkest. I do love this. This was awesome. It's a 5 to 7 day tan. Again, you gotta prep the skin when you do it. You gotta exfoliate. But it comes out as a foam, and you do need a mitt to apply it. Well, you should use a mitt for any tanners unless you want your hands to be like Oompa Loompas. So I liked it. The only thing I didn't like about it, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is the way it fades on me specifically. Maybe something with my PhD, because that obviously affects everyone differently when it comes to self tanners. It just doesn't fade right. It fades no matter what I do to maintain it and prep my skin. It just kind of fades very splotchy. So it could just be me. It works for so many people. I could just be a weirdo. I do love the color it gives, so it's like a catch-22, you know, like I love it, but I don't like how it fades. So that's Tropez. I have a lot of Vita Liberata because it's my favorite. That is my go-to. I love Vita Liberata. That's like doing it for me. Vita Liberata is a 2 to 3 week tan, certified organic botanicals, and they have mousses and they have lotions. This one's the mousse. I tried the mousse, the medium, and it wasn't dark enough for me. So, but of course I'm just gonna use it. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can build it, you could put more on. The only thing I didn't like about the foam specifically is that I only got 4 uses out of it, and the directions say to maintain a 2 to 3 week tan, you have to use it 3 times consecutively in a row, which is fine. But then what happens when I want to like touch up later, you know? So I got about 4 uses out of it. There's like a very tiny bit left. So I don't know if I like that. The foam just went like that. But I do love how it goes on. I love that it's hydrating, so you never get dry. It fades so beautifully like a natural tan. Really, really nice. And it doesn't smell at all. It doesn't have a smell when you initially put it on. It's fragrance free, but it doesn't give you that dirty DHA smell that you get with other tanners. So that's nice. So I do love it, but I didn't love the foam. And then another one, I just got this because I finished my foam, so I wanted to try a different one. I put it on yesterday, and this is the after. Oh, I guess I mean, you didn't know what I looked like before, but I'm tan. Just trust me. It's the Vita Liberata Luxury Tan Moisture Lock or Odor Remove Phenomenal. Oh my gosh, phenomenal. Fine as silk. 2 to 3 week tan lotion. Dark. That was so long. It's for face and body, which I like, and I got the lotion one. I was trying to decide which one I wanted, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't like that this didn't last long, the foam, but the lotion, you know, should I get the lotion? Is it worth it? I love the lotion. First of all, I have so much left, and I put it all over my body, and I can just feel how heavy it is. You know, with the foam, you have the big pump in there that makes it a foam, so it's taking up a lot of room. So you get a whole ounce more with the lotion. And plus, I got the dark lotion, so I could get more color, so I wanted to do that. But I like it, and it dries super fast for a lotion. It like dissolves or absorbs like that, so I didn't have to wait. And it's a little more hydrating than the foam, which I like, because if your skin gets dry from your self tanners, then it's gonna fade funny. So it does last 2 to 3 weeks if you maintain it, and I'll talk about that later, about maintaining your tan.
but it's amazing. I love it. It's a little pricey. It's $52 for the big bottle, but I mean, it lasts 2 to 3 weeks and it looks awesome. Like, it's totally worth it. I think so. So that's my favorite of all time. Okay, let's talk about maintaining your self tan after you have achieved your desired intensity. So to maintain my tan, what I like to do is kind of alternate between products. After, I applied my self tanner yesterday and then I rinsed it off today. So to kind of maintain what I gotten from yesterday's application, I applied the Tropez Gradual Tan, the Everyday Body Medium Dark lotion, firming lotion. So I like this because it's a gradual tan, but it's a lotion. So it's super hydrating and it's gonna help to accentuate the tan that I achieved last night. So it'll kind of lock all the moisture in so it doesn't get flaky and my skin kind of stays hydrated. But it's also gonna be gradual. I'm gonna get darker as the time goes on. So I like that a lot. And this actually feels really good. This lotion is very hydrating. I put it on a few hours ago and it feels so nice. And the smell, I love the smell of Tropez. It's a very distinctive smell. I can't really describe it, but it smells so good. I like that this lotion is actually good for your skin. So it's not just a gradual tanner. It's a nourishing body moisturizer, cleverly combines skincare benefits with a touch of sunless bronze. Infused with soothing aloe vera, this lotion will help you give you smoother skin while building a gradual tan every day. So I really love it, and it does have the Tropez aroma guard, so you won't get smelly from using it. So I use that to maintain, and then I told you I switch off between 2 products because I don't want to use that every time I shower, then I'll be wasting it. So to hydrate my skin, I like to use just a regular body butter. This one's by Soap & Glory, but it has the exfoliating AHAs in it, so it will help to keep up with dead skin so I don't have to keep on exfoliating my tan off, because if you put your self tanner on and you keep exfoliating to keep up with the dead skin so it fades right, you're just gonna take off the self tanner. So I use a lotion so I can stay hydrated, but the AHAs are the enzymes. Remember we talked about that earlier? It's in my body soap. So the AHAs in here help to dissolve dead skin, but hydrate as well. So I kind of switch off between these 2 to maintain the tan, since it is a 2 to 3 week tan. And then also, I want to just throw out there that when you do self tanner, you're never gonna be as dark as you were when you applied it. You know, so I think that's the misconception with self tanners. They're a lot of work to maintain, but compared to going out into the sun, the benefits are much higher, but the tanner isn't gonna make you that dark. Like, it's gonna fade gradually to your natural skin color. So I just wanna throw that out there. When it eventually fades in your skin and you realize that you need to redo it, then you start the whole process over again, and you exfoliate, and then you put on your self tanner, and then you let it fade, and you hydrate your skin in between the time that you applied initially to the time you're fading. So you're not gonna be extremely dark unless you keep exfoliating every day and applying every day. I hope that makes sense. Because a lot of women are like, well, my self tanner didn't make me tan for weeks like I wanted it to. Well, it's not gonna. That's not how it works. You have to reapply if you want to be that dark. And to reapply, you have to keep up with dead skin, prep the skin properly, and keep it hydrated and take care of it. Yes, it's a lot of work, and obviously I showed you so much stuff that I do, but keep in mind this isn't like a week basis, week to week basis. This isn't like, every single day. So those are my self tanners. And then for bronzers, for the face, like makeup wise, I just want to go through some of the things that I find that I love. So to keep my face tan, or to look tan and to be bronzy and stuff, to kind of match my body, because anytime you put a self tanner on your face, it's gonna fade faster on your face because you wash it more often and you're doing more to it and putting moisturizer on and stuff. So it doesn't last as long as your face. There are things I do to kind of make it match my face, match my body. So there's one thing, it's the Tarte Brazilians little tanning face pads. Very lovely, I really like them. warm. When I put these on, I don't need to use a moisturizer. They're pretty hydrating, and makeup does sit well on top of them. They don't make me break out at all. They do have the Maracuja in it, so it's brightening and has the skincare aspects of the Maracuja oil. Very nice. It's just a little pad. There's no color to it. You just rub it on your face after you clean, and then it develops over time, over a course of a few hours. So that's really nice. I love those. I use them all. So, oopsie. And then of course there's my good old Tarte Ave Princess waterproof bronzer, which is one of my all-time favorite bronzers. I have it on right now. I like it because it has a really like gold sheen to it, so you get kind of like this glowiness. I like it. And it's also waterproof, so it's great if you want to wear it to the gym or to the beach or something, or you just sweat a lot or it's a hot day, whatever. I love it. It's beautiful. It goes on really nice. I use a Sephora precision powder brush to apply it, and you want to do it in layers, but it's very sheer. It's actually very subtle right now because I'm dark, so it's probably not dark enough for me, but I love this to kind of make my face look a little tanner. And then there's also good old Laura Mercier. This stuff's the bomb. I love this stuff, and so does Nikki Roth Beauty. Hi. It's warm bronze mineral powder with SPF 15. You get a lot of it, and you need so little of it. It's a very finely milled mineral powder that's super warm and dark. You use it sparingly, of course, almost like warmth from Bare Minerals. You can dust it all over your face. You can concentrate it on your cheekbones, on the outside. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not reflective. It's just so, it's not flat, but it is light reflective. And it's so pretty. I love it. You can wear it on your eyes if you want to. It's pretty dark, so you need very, very little. I just like to use a really fluffy brush to do it. I really love the Makeup Forever number 158 straight and wavy brush. It's so soft and fluffy. It just diffuses that dark powder, so it's just undetectable. Every time I wear it and I use that brush, people are like, oh my gosh, your face is so tan, and I'm like, I know. But I just like to put it in the lid and then swirl it and then just kind of do a little at a time because it's really potent, but it's really pretty. And then I also love Too Faced bronzers. Those ones are very good. I have the Too Faced Bronze in the Beautiful little set that has a little variety in it. You get a highlighter, you get Sun Bunny, which has two different colors, and then there's Sun Bunny, which is just a warmer but two different colors, and then you have their bestseller, the Chocolate Soleil, which is a matte bronzer. These ones are so pretty. I love them. They go on so nice, and I love that I kind of like to mix them together with these duo ones, and then you get kind of like a multifaceted kind of bronzy. But you want your bronzers to be kind of like a orangey tone, There's a difference between contouring and bronzing. Like bronzing is going to bring you warmth, so you want it to be warmer. And when you contour, you're creating a shadow, so you want it to be cooler because shadows aren't orange, shadows are gray, and gray is cool. So you always want your bronzers to just be a little warmer than your contour. And then last but not least is the Hourglass cream to powder little duo set. It comes with a bronzer, which is beautiful, and then a really nice peachy blush, but these are so creamy and they go on like butter, and I just like to kind of dot it on, and I like to use my Moofy brush to just kind of buff it out. It gives the greatest amount of warmth, just a little subtle hint, and it's a cream to powder, so it's very undetectable on the skin. It blends in so well. It's like cream, it's like milk, it's beautiful. It's so oil free, so all you oily skin types, don't be afraid to use oil to powder. And actually your skin absorbs the cream and then it turns to a powder, so it actually wears longer, which is nice. It's called Sunset, Illume Sunset. Very beautiful. And that's it, you guys. We talked about prepping the skin, and then the different self-tanners that I use, and then maintaining your tan, and then the bronzers to help get the face be tan so it matches the body. So I hope you liked it. If you have any questions about any of the products, please let me know. If I missed anything, I kind of did this really fast, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.